What's up, guys? This is Daniel again. I'm sorry, I promised to record a video before and I couldn't because I had an accident at the place I work, and I can't give any more details, but now I'm gonna record it. Well, I hurt my leg. I can walk, and I had to go to some hospitals and to fix some stuff, and that's why I couldn't record. I'm really sorry. This is the cane, my third leg that I've been using to walk for a while. Um, so let's go to it. What I did is that some people on Facebook asked me how I did it. I didn't know people were gonna ask it. I just posted to have fun, but I had some needles laying around, and the tip was bent, so I couldn't use it anymore. And I wanted to draw finer lines or thinner lines, and I couldn't because my needle was bent. Actually, I was supposed to buy another airbrush, like a micron or a Badger 0.15, but since I got hurt and my money is going to the hospitals now until I figure it out some stuff, and I won't be able to buy another airbrush for now. So what I did was thin out the tip of the needle, cut this little cap here that I'm gonna record another video later. So today basically is gonna be just a video about how I thinned the needle here. I'm an artist, so actually I'm not an engineer or something like that. I just try stuff that works. So I'm gonna try to show you guys how I did it. It's not like a tutorial, so I'll try not to take any responsibility. I just gonna show how I did it. I'm gonna show you guys how I'm doing it, so you guys can see how it comes out or how it works. So maybe you guys want to try it at home. So what I use is these little mini drills, some drill bits to use on this machine here. It's engraver or something like that, and the tip is you can regulate that tip to any thickness or I don't know, any size, and some files. That's what I remember that I used. So if I use any more those, I'm gonna show you guys on the next scene. Okay. One thing that I came up with that was kind of funny was that I wanted to thin out the tip of the needle, but I was thinking how can I thin it without damaging like one side of the needle or something like that, or maybe getting it disproportional. I don't know how to get it weird shape, so when it fits on the airbrush it sprays funny. So that's what I thought, oh, should I do that? Then I came up with the idea of hooking the needle on the tip of the engraver. Yeah, that's what I did. What I did after is hold the engraver here with my left hand, and just put the tip of my finger on the needle and turn it on, so it can stabilize, because if the needle is a little bit bent, it's gonna shake like crazy, and it may escape off the tip and hit you or stab you, something like that. So just put the finger here, okay, and put turn the potentiometer on so it can speed up bit by bit, and then it's gonna spin like a turn. Okay, Then what I did after was to take the file and reshape it a little bit. So one thing that you guys have to do, I'm gonna show you with more details, is just pass the file on from the beginning of the base when it starts to get thin here, and just pass it like continuously, so you won't mess up the shape of the needle. Okay, so that's what I did. So, and after that I used the stone one, the draw bit, like it looks like a 800 grit sandpaper. That's what I used to thin just the tip here, just to get it, I don't know, sharper, like something like that, just the tip a little bit, and to at the same time polish it. And to finish it, I just use these to final polish it, like to get it almost shiny, so it won't mess up the flow of the paint around the needle and spray funny. That's what happens if you guys scratch the needle and you don't take off the scratch, since it's turning, and you have to, and you guys put the file here, it's gonna scratch like around the needle. So what happens is that when you spray it, the spray is gonna grab on the scratches and it's gonna spray funny. That's what happens most of the time. So that's why you have to be very careful with the tip, not just careful with it bending. Okay, let's go to the second part. Okay, so this is the needle that I had before, not the one that I showed you guys how it was doing. I'm gonna show you guys how it's doing right now. It had the tip bend. I fixed it, but didn't thin out that much, so I'm gonna try to do it now to show you guys how I'm doing it. Okay, well, it's still a little bit thick, not that much. It looks pretty similar to the other one, but I'm gonna try to show you guys without taking it off the camera, so you guys can believe me that I'm not lying on how I did this. So let's put on the tip on the tip of the draw, spin it. Always do it forward, not just don't hold it in place because it's gonna scratch the needle. So always follow the needle, okay? And not very fast, not very slow, but just on one direction, okay? Careful with how much strain, how much strain you put on the file, so you might scratch it too and deform the original shape of the needle. just do it bit by bit. Send some of it, then test it out, see how it's coming out. Send a little bit more, then test it again. Looks good. Looks pretty thin. Then I polished. So since this one is made of fabric of cotton, it's not gonna denificate your needle, so apply some strength so we can polish the needle, so the paint's not gonna grab on the needle. Do it especially to the tip of the needle, so the paint's not gonna grab and accumulate. Oops, just dropped my paint. Let me put the recharger on the phone, that the battery is almost dying. Here we go. So let's test a little bit more again and try to do the comparison. Well, it looks pretty similar. You guys can see that the needle is still a little short. I can do it longer. So let's try a little bit more again. That's what I told you guys about, that it dances, so it's kind of dangerous, so be careful with that. Let me get the other file. One thing that's good when it's painted black, so it's that you can see where the file is going, so this is kind of dangerous because you can screw up the needle pretty easily, but since this one I'm not gonna use very soon, it's not gonna gonna miss it because it was screwed up before, so maybe you guys can try to use another drill, a bigger one. I don't know if it's too powerful, but at least you guys can try it. So let's see how long it got, if it got any longer. Yeah, it seems it got a little bit longer, just a little bit. Let's try to make it a little bit more a bit longer. This time I'm gonna try to apply more strength to the bit. It's kind of dangerous, but I have to try it. So I'm just sending the tip just to get it longer. I'm gonna polish it later. Yeah, it got quite longer than before, I think. Yeah, just about 1 millimeter. No, much less. Half millimeter longer, I guess. Let's try to do a little bit longer. Yeah, it takes some time. The process is simple, so you have to have just kind of good eye and try to realize by yourself when to stop grinding. Oh yeah, I remember that the name grinding, I think. Let's see how long it got. Not that much. Let's try some more. Well, I think that I'm gonna try to speed up the process if you guys don't have any problem with it. I don't know if it's worth the time. For me it's fun, so I told you guys not to press on only one part, but I'm gonna try to do it now. So just be careful so you guys won't ruin you guys needles. So Yeah, it looks promising. It's a little bit thinner than before, I guess. Let me draw on the part. It's not a micron, it's completely handmade, so it's not gonna be perfect, I guess. Or maybe I'm not good enough to do it by hand. Let's try without the cap. Yeah, it seems that the line is kind of fine, kind of thin. As you guys can see it, I think that's thinner than before at least, and kinda clean. It's not that bad. If I thin the paint too, maybe it come out better. So let's try to polish it a little bit. Or okay, let's try to thin it out a little bit more. Just a little bit and see how it goes. Again, guys, I'm not a professional or professional engineer. Just a crazy artist. I'm trying to show you guys what I did to fix my problem. I hope it works for everybody. Let's see if it's working. Is it any longer? Kinda, I guess. Yeah, well, let's try to polish and see how it goes. I hope my machine doesn't die. A little bit too thin, the paint, so I'm gonna put a little bit more, some drop of wicked black. Now the tip a little bit. Well, it can do some fine lines, better than before, I think. Well, this is what I did, guys. I hope you guys liked the video. It's pretty sloppy, I know. I just came out with this idea a few days ago. I just decided to post it because I thought it would be fun. So that's basically what I did. So if you guys want to try something that at home, I'm not responsible for it. I don't know if you guys are gonna, if you guys think that it's professional. Of course it's not. It's just for fun, as I said before. If you guys have money to buy another needle, please go ahead. At least this is for some needles that are bent or it lost its shape because, I don't know, it broke the tip off and you don't want to buy another one and you guys want to try to fix it at home. That's basically what I did. And since what I told you guys before that I had an accident and I couldn't afford another airbrush for now, that's one shortcut that I try to do. Maybe I can make it better sometime. If I do it, I'm gonna post it. This is it, guys. If you guys liked the video, please give a thumbs up. If you didn't, give a thumbs down. Please subscribe to my channel if you guys like it. And this is it. Okay, goodbye, guys.